Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you some of the features of the zoom in and zoom out, so you can uh, see like how the current zoom level is. I have also added some square symbol instead of the circular symbol, so I have used some of the codes to make it. So I'm going to demonstrate you that things in in this tutorial. So rather than that, I wanted to show these things that if it is zoomed in, the one of the layer is out, it's gone, and when I zoom out again it came, and when I zoom out again, one of the layer, that circular layer, has been again gone. So we can write the code to show these things in zoom in and out. So for that, we go to the Visual Studio Code. We have written up to here yesterday. So I'm going to write again. First, we will get, for example, it can be only used for the console. Maybe we don't need this code. So, but we are using that if the zoom level is okay. And I think I have changed some of the codes here, so I will just use the previous one, but I have to again see if it works for I have added a new feature. It didn't work when I didn't set that thing, so let's see. But you can do by using the code what it was yesterday. Yeah. mm, After that, what I tried to do is get the current zoom level. So I have used the GitHub Copilot. I'm telling you again, so it's giving me the suggestion, but I will use this code to get it, and it will get the zoom level. So uh, I will use what it suggested without using this E. So it will have the zoom in function. So inside zoom in, if the map, it will get the if the, so we can write directly if its zoom is greater than 8. What zoom will do? Sorry, greater than 8. It will get the mm, zoom level of the current situation, current map, and then uh, execute this if case, and I will add layer B to a map, and then remove the layer A from the map. Okay, so I have two layers, as I already mentioned it, variable A and variable B. So we are going to do some works on this layers. So what happens if this doesn't work? So we used zoom if it's less than 8. So we are going to add the map layer A and remove layer B. And if nothing works, what it would do is add the both layers. So A dot add to map and B dot add to map. Okay. So we have problem with the bracket now, so it can be solved using this. Sorry for that. Yeah. So it's not solved again. Still, there is some problem with the bracket. So we can use another bracket here, and it solved the problem. So when I saved it and go to the live server, and I can see the beautiful map here. So when I zoom out and zoom in, nothing changes. Uh, what is the problem besides it? Um, Variable zoom is map dot get zoom. So maybe this variable is not working. Let's see. In the inspect, I think the inspect will do nothing. uh, let's run in the source and add some. Okay, then yeah, this is not executed in either way. So again, the problem is with this function. We have used the map. mm, Save it. Let's document it with a TypeScript. So it's a zoom in, and the function will be, let's write it map dot get zoom instead of this. Sometimes this kind of problem happen due to this. And map dot get zoom. Okay, so when I save it and then see the result, yeah, now this has been executed. And then when I go, it's not executed. It goes to the if else statement. I have zoomed it, yeah. mm, okay, here is a problem now. I see the problem again here. We have to use the bracket, small bracket. So again I save it and reload it. So when I zoom it, it's executed. So it will add a B layer to the map and remove the A layer to the map. So that layer has been removed and it is already executed. So when I again reload it and zoom it, one of the layer is removed, and when I zoom out, and both the layers is there, and when I again zoom out, the circular layer is again removed. So in this way we can create a function that works, that is used to load different maps on different zoom level. Now what I'm trying to do is, instead of the circular proportional map, we are going to use a square proportional map, but we have to um, add another layer for that. So we are writing a code um, to add that layer. So I will use maybe the uh, another layer. For example, I want to use district 2, as I have already practiced it. It's inside. I You need to use script source here named district 2, and then you can then use this layer. So I'm writing as a variable C. So yell.duration as before, and I use district 2 for that, and I use point to layer again. And what I am doing is, first I created a circle because we need a bounding box for a rectangle or a square. So we need 4 coordinates, but we are generating the coordinates from a point. Yeah. So in order to do that, we made a circle of some radius, and then we create a bounding box out of that, and that will be the square shape. So we created circle, and in this circle we create a new dot circle. Instead of circle marker, we use circle, and then latitude and longitude, and then we get the size. As I created a new uh, function for the size, getting the size, and it will take the value. It will um, create a random number and multiply by 1000. So I created a new because I cannot use the same function for it because the radius will be too small. Uh, so in the layer C, we are adding a get size function, but uh, whatever we put here, it will um, get that number and create a random number. But anyway, the random number is created, so this is not. I think this is not needed inside. The parameter are not needed because this will create the function get size one function and generate a random number. So what I will do is I try to visualize it too, and so I created a at map. I think there are too many. And then I am going to create a rectangle, or you can say triangle. No, you can say a square. So I am going to take a rectangle out of it. So what the rectangle needs is not a long latitude longitude, but it needs a bounding box, which can be shown in a documentary mm, by a leaflet. So you can see it here in a rectangle. It takes a bounding box rather than longitude latitude. So it needs four coordinate, not only a single coordinate. Yeah. So in order to do that, I use the bounding box of the circle we have just created, and the get bounds will use the function which creates uh, the map, and I will style the feature by calling style. Let's see if it's work or not. So I'm going to see if everything is all right. No, there is something missing here. I think this bracket will help. Mm, okay, so I we can remove this add to map or not? No, it's okay. And then we are going to create on each feature. And we for the pop-up we are using this on each feature, and then close the bracket and again add to map. So in this way we can save it and see the result. If something happens, yeah, a lot of things happen. So we can see so many things here, but I will remove other things and then visualize only the rectangle because our main focus is to create a square map rather than circular map. So what I'm going to do is comment it out and save it and see it. Also, I don't need yeah, I don't need to add it to the map, so I removed it. So save it. Only circle is added now, but I need to add this one and not this one. So let's save it. Nothing is being displayed. So in order to show it, I think we have to add it anyhow. Mm, but how to make it beautiful? I'm not sure. if it's going good. B is not defined. So what is in the JavaScript 9? Okay, B is not defined means I can remove this one. So I can write C and C and C and save it again to see everything is okay. Mm, the square has been well labeled, but I need to remove the circle from this. But how? If this is removed, okay, I can style it with a no color and full opacity. So I will create a function called style1, and then I will enter the feature here, and I will call function style1. Yeah, and then so the color will be white. No, white. Color will be okay. Color will be high white. Opacity will be full. So maybe 0. So it with 0.0 maybe. Weight is 0. Let's see if it works. Yeah, this is working absolutely fine. And here is our square map, but the square map is showing a little bit differently because we have used a different map, and we are also going to change it to um, instead of district 2 I am using a county 2. So let's see again. Yeah, now it seems clear, but the color are somehow same because I use the same function. So we can change the color of this by changing the style of the rectangle. So I will write it style 2 and change the color here in the function. Copy, and then I will just write it here as a style. Okay, only get color could be changed. Okay, I can write it here, get color 2, get color 1, and then again I should change it to 2, style 2, and in the get color I can write another function get color 1. I think I have used 1. Yeah, okay, and then we can change the color, and I'm going to remove all these colors now. So it will create a different color. I have used GitHub Copilot, so it will suggest my suggest a code itself. I hope it will make a good map now. We can see if it's good or not. Yeah, it's somehow good, but I can change the opacity of this so that it will look a bit nicer than that. Okay, get color style 2. No, I think I have not used that style 2 yet. Yeah, style 2, and the opacity will be 1. So yeah, now the map is looks good. Yeah, And when zoomed out, both the maps could be seen. So the opacity is also decreases. So I have to put that square map um, in the front. So how can I do it? Maybe I can change this to here and then save it again. So when I zoom out, the same, uh, no, it's not working. So C has the same opacity. Style 2, opacity is 1, style 1, fill opacity is 1, and I have to write it 0.7. Okay. And when I zoom out, yeah, the problem is when I zoom out once, it's looking good, but when I zoomed out again, it becomes the same. So I think the map that I had already defined in this A and B is loaded. So I can remove this layer, actually this one. So okay, see, and then see the result again. And when I zoom in, this layer is actually fade up. No, that's my mistake. Should not be removed. Rather, let's say add to map, remove add to map. Yeah. Yeah, now we can see a nicer map. When zoomed out, we can see different map. When zoom in, we can see different layer. So in this way, we can switch between different layer. Also, we can switch between different base layer when we zoom out and zoom in, which will be discussed later in the tutorial. So yeah, and I want to add one feature to this square, that is on hovering. I wanted to pop it. I wanted to create a pop-in. So this layer has been already defined. On feature is already defined, but maybe because of comma it's not working or what, I don't know. Yeah, on feature is not working actually. What can I do for that? I can see the old work to create a pop-up. This is county 2. This is county 2. So I think this one is do I have any spelling mistake on each feature? On each feature. Why this is not working? I need to check again. And when I go to the source, and when I go here, or when I go here and reload it, on each feature has been activated, but it doesn't add it to this map actually. So we can see if there is on feature in here. No, this has not been added to on feature property. Let's try on its, but we have to send it this data to inside it. On each layer, on each feature. Yeah, maybe this add to map has some problem. Let's try by removing these two add to map already defined. So let's see if there will be any problem. Yeah, there will be problem when I don't use any add to map. So it is a must in here. So what can I do now? Because here are two features. I need to take one feature for that. So on each feature, I will just insert one layer, maybe that will help. Let's see. It is my hit and trial, so it might work, it might not work. No. Let's not do this for now. Just remove this on each feature, and if we have enough time, we will try it later. So this much for today. Thank you for watching video, and keep like, subscribe, anything you want. And if you have any suggestions or any codes related to it, you can share it with me, and the code for this will be updated in the GitHub. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I am going to update it right now. Okay, zoom functionality and square symbol added. Okay, so commit, so it will be in the master runs. Okay, synchronize. Okay, thank you for watching, and bye bye.